Hello everyone, my name is Hương. I'm from Vietnam. Today I'm going to talk about doing business in South Korea. I divide my presentation into three parts. First of all, I will start with the economic history of South Korea, which impact on doing business here. Then I will move on to the cultural business. Finally, I will outline some information about the
I
law
will start
business.
with the economic history of South Korea. Two regimes divide the economic history of Korea during the past centuries into three distinct periods. The first period is the period of Malthusian stagnation up to 1910, when Japan annexed Korea. The second one is the colonial period from 1910 to 1945, when the country embarked upon modern economic growth. The last one is the post-colonial decade, when living standards improved rapidly in South Korea. While North Korea returned to the war of disease and starvation, the family's history of living standards in Korea presents one of the most convenient pieces of evidence to show that institutions, particularly the government, matter for the economic growth. And I will show a few details information for each period. To begin with, dinner generation. The founders of the Joseon dynasty, who was born 1392 and died in 1910, imposed a tribute system on a little commercialized peasant economy, collecting taxes in the form of a wide variety of foreign and mobilizing labor to obtain the handicraft and service it needed. From the late 16th to the early 17th century, invading armies from Japan and China saturated the command system and forced a transition to a market economy. The British bureaucracy started to receive taxes in many commodities, rice and cotton textiles, and eventually began to meet corporate price and lift the restriction on trade. The was also that a social flow to slavery and the pre-war system of forced labor, allowing labor market to emerge. Moreover, markets in this period was slow to develop, and the water control problem had institutional roots as in Queen China. Popular growth caused rapid deforestation, as the peasants were able to readily obtain farmlands by burning of forests, where property rights usually remained ill-defined. While the deforestation was harrowed on reservoirs by increasing the incidence and intensity of wooding, private individuals had a little incentive to repair the damage, as they expect others to rely on the benefit of their efforts. During the 19th century, powerful landowning families structured controlling middle or island kings, reducing the state to an investment service right interest. And with the period is the colonial transition to modern economic growth. At this time, less than 2 decades after having been opened by Commodore Perry, Japan first made its ambition about the career now by forcing the country open to trade in 1876. The final period is shall is the time when South Korean properties. With the end of the Second World War in 1945, two separate regimes emerged on the Korean peninsula to replace the colonial government. Laws introduced in the 1980s to bar foreign direct investment had a little effect. The South Korean development stayed in this time as symbolized by Park Chung-hil, a former officer of the Japan Imperial Army serving in wartime Manchuria, who closely modeled upon the colonial system of the government. And so South Korea grew on the shoulders of the colonial achievement rather than emerging out of the ashes left by the Korean War, as is sometimes asserted. In addition, I will talk some points about the cultural business, which businessmen should notice when doing business here. There are four main points in the cultural business. They are handshaking, business card, etiquette, given etiquette, and the meeting rules. About the handshaking. For the international business person, doing business in foreign country brings with its broad cultural talents, an understanding of a country business culture, attitude, and etiquette is a different way of establishing good interpersonal relationship, which is the business first. When you doing business in South Korea, meet with each other with a sliver, sometimes accompanied with a handshake. When handshaking, the right forearm is often propelled by the left hand. Mentioned eye contact is good etiquette in South Korean business culture. Women also shake hands. Western women doing business that will need to integrate a handshake with Korean men as Arab politeness and hence will not be forthcoming. How about business card etiquette? To do business in South Korea, you should try and have one side of the card translate into Korean. Mention the title on the card along with any qualification. This will help to convey your rank. When you refrain or recite a card, use both hands. You should use both hands. After receiving a card, read it and comment on it before putting it into your card case or pocket. You shouldn't shove it into a pocket because this will be viewed as a disrespectful. About gift-giving etiquette. A part of doing business in South Korea is exchange of gifts. It's done to secure favor and build a relationship. If I always reciprocate, so be sure to bring some with you from your native country. Good gifts for a first visit are office items, maybe with your logo on them. After this, try and bring items of beauty and craftsmanship. Foodstuff will also be appreciated. Avoid overly expensive gifts because this will require the recipient to mark the value when they reciprocate. However, after gift insists of the second third time feel free to accept gifts are usually not open in front of the giver, although it may be a good idea to ask if they would like you to do so. The final point is a meeting is the rules about a meeting. Punctuality is very important in South Korea, and being on time is recommended in every meeting. However, business people are busy and have a hectic schedule, which may cause them to be late occasionally. Be cautious and do not display any negative emotions if someone is late to meet you. When you enter a meeting room, the most senior member of your declaration should enter the room first and should sit at the middle on the table. Before doing business in South Korea, understand this personal relationship tenderly. Check a precedence of a business. A first meeting is get to know affair rather than focusing on business matter. It could take many business chiefs to South Korea to reach an agreement or close a deal. Uh, Another important point would have you to prepare doing business in South Korea is that the business law. And there are three main points in the business law, such as the government policy on foreign investment, uh, and the antitrust control, and the taxes. I will show some details about the government policy on foreign investment. What should you know? Which Unless otherwise stated by law, a foreign may carry out foreign investment activity in Korea without restriction. However, restrictions are placed when the investment is deemed as harmful to national security purposes or the health and welfare of Korean nationals, and environment prevention or laws against established social, moral, custom, and the law and the law of the Republic of Korea through the Foreign Investment Promotion Act. Foreign investment are provided with a higher level of investment protection than indirect investment, such as investments through securities and bonds. The next point is about the exchange control. Exchange on transaction involving foreign exchange in Korea or flow of the capital between Korean residents and non-residents are controlled according to the provisions of the Foreign Exchange Transaction Law. The Foreign Exchange Transaction Law applies to all domestic companies, including the branch agencies, representative office, and other office foreign companies already operating in the Republic of Korea. Under foreign exchange transaction law, confirmation by the head of foreign exchange bank is required to remit such funds overseas. About the tax, I will talk about the main kind of tax rules which are effect on business. They are the business place tax and registration tax. With the business place, the business place is levied on those with place of business in cities or country to supply costs required for environmental improvement and maintenance. Business place is divided between the per property rate and the per employee rate, and is extreme for business place smaller than 330 km² and with less than 50 employees. When the business place taxpayer has not paid the declared amount by the due date for the payment, or has paid insufficient 20% of the unpaid or insufficient tax should be added on to be corrected. The final point about the business law is registration tax. Registration tax refers to tax levied on items related to the acquisition, transfer, change, or cancellation of property rights and other rights that are physically registered or recorded. The standard of registration tax assessment are the price, credit amount, or investment amount at the time of registering, recording the rights. To sum up, I just like to say that you should be carefully about the history of business and the business law in the business culture to do business in South Korea, because this point very important to very important for preparing doing business in any foreign countries. Yeah, thank you for your listening. And this is the picture about the South Korea, the map of Korea.